you? 7'8"? Holy crap. You look a little bit like Agent 47, but a really tall and very easy to spot Agent 47. Get the hell out of here. Look at all these freaks. Hello, welcome to the Preacher Plays. Today, the preacher that is me is reviewing Operation Warcade. I hope you guys like this new style of form of reviewing. I'm trying to do things a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, get my point out there. This was at the suggestion of some of my peers because I do spend sometimes like half an hour talking, so I'm going to try and get things out just that little bit quicker.
Select operation.
Let me know whether you like it or whether you prefer the old method. So, as you can see, I haven't fully unlocked everything in the game, but just the same as Time Carnage, which I just reviewed before this, I feel like I've got the game loop quite down. So, what is Operation Warcade? Operation Warcade is essentially a love letter to Operation Wolf. If anybody can remember the old, you know, it used to look very much like this arcade. You know, it was basically a side-scrolling shooter that was based on movies like Rambo. Hey, thanks for joining again, man. It was very much like, you know, Sylvester Stallone movies like Rambo and Commando, which Arnold Schwarzenegger in. You know, just blasting everybody to pieces. And that was it. That was essentially the game, and this is a love letter to that game. So you've basically got multiple levels, like different areas. I've still got 2 yet to unlock, and you earn stars which help you unlock them. And to earn the stars when you go into a level, so if I jump into Storm, hey Michael, man, thank you for joining. You have multiple levels within each stage, and each one has a set of stars, kind of like a mobile game. But don't take that in the bad context. So if I click on Blue Beam, for example, you've got do not kill any civilians, do not use any retries, kill 4 soldiers with 1 grenade, and kill 10 soldiers with a shotgun. So it gives you that bit of challenge to get the stars, and the stars unlock maps. So that's essentially the game loop, because you basically just shoot things, try to do these, get the stars, get more maps. But also, on top of that, you also get to customize your items. So the more unlocks that you get, I've got like laser targeting titanium Uzi, so I can bounce bullets back, extra grenades, extra explosive arrows, extra shotgun fire rate, and shield bullet time. So if anybody just watched my Time Carnage review, or if you haven't, jump back and watch it. I'll link it up in the top of the screen somewhere after I'm done with this video. It seems like a very similar setup, you know. It's not as grindy as I would say Time Carnage is, but once I get started, I'll show you. Once we get cracking, I'll show you why it doesn't feel as grindy and why this is a difference. So,
Starting Storm operation.
here we go. It's as if you're in a large arcade screen and you get to shoot all the enemies, and you just basically just have infinite ammo and you just blast the crap. Whoa! Double Uzis! Oh my god! You get to blast the crap out of anybody and anything coming along. Oh, and I've killed a civilian, so there goes my star straight away. I've got some awesome dance music on at the moment. So, graphics, what's this game like? Not very good looking. It doesn't look great. It's got aliasing issues. It could do with the Pro patch. Have a grenade. And yeah, it definitely could look better. But what's cool is when you play in the arcade like this, you can actually jump into the game. So when you click on something like this, you get to be, this is now full first person, and that's me on the screen over there. I don't know if you can see. So when you jump into the game, you get this, oh, I've been killed. When you jump into the game, you get to do these really cool things, and that's what keeps this fresh. Even though this is kind of like another wave shooter, it's more of a love letter to Operation Wolf, but because it's kind of like a wave shooter, you're probably thinking, well, how come you don't have the same level of issue with this game as you did with Time Carnage, which I just reviewed? Well, the difference is that this keeps things fresh for the most part, because you keep jumping in to the world. Sometimes you might be flying an aeroplane, you might be driving a tank, you might be driving an APC, you might be doing throwing knives, or you could be firing explosive ammos. Have that grenade. You could have a shield. You could have rocket launchers. You know, there's loads of different things you can do. I mean, here, you've just saw me do one there, so if I do this, here's something different. Chances are I'll be in that red helicopter, because that's usually what that indicates. So, here we go. So now I have a shield with some bullet time, and I'm in a helicopter. I gotta take out drones and various people. So the game's always doing stuff like this. It's always giving you something new and different to try, which keeps the gameplay fresh at all times. So that's one of the big things about this game, and it's only short little segments, or until you die, and then you're back to the side scrolling. So you're always jumping in and jumping out, and it changes all the time, and it just keeps it so fresh, and it has this vibe of fun. So to get back to the review, graphically it's serviceable, it's okay, but there's definitely much better games with graphics. I mean, Time Carnage actually had better graphics than this. So now we're jumping into another section. Sound wise, it's not too bad. I mean, it's got one of the things that I do like about it has a lot of 80s sounds. So it's got like when you pick up special grenades, it has that sort of special grenades. It reminds you of Street Fighter. You know, those kind of old school recorded sound effects on a tape deck. It reminds me very much of that, and I love it. Again, it's because it's a throwback to Operation Wolf, which was an 80s game. Oh man, come on. Oops, still got a guy killed. So yeah, the sound effects are pretty good, and the gun sounds are serviceable. The drone sounds are horrible. They're like bees in your ears. And the music's pretty good. You've got two choices. You can have this dance music, which I've got playing at the moment, or you can have epic music, which is kind of like more military war themed kind of music. So I can change it. Oh, well, I'll change it when I come back out. So that was a level there, just done. So you can change it to, you can have it off, or you can put it on epic. So yeah, so that was the sound, that was the music, and I failed everything there. So what does the gameplay feel like? The game actually feels really good. It looks a lot better in here than it does on YouTube, that's for sure.
Select operation.
And it just has a really nice feel. The tracking's spot on, the grenades and all that cool. You get different grenades, special grenades, which are like fire, anti-gravity. You can actually pick up a gravity gun, which is crazy because you can pick stuff up and you can throw them about. It's basically got a lot to offer for what is basically a simple game. Between this and Time Carnage, this I actually personally found to be a lot more fun and entertaining, and because it loads so quickly, you kind of just want to keep playing and playing and playing. It would be nice if the graphics could be a bit nicer, but I'd rather have good gameplay and slightly bad graphics than, you know, gorgeous graphics and terrible gameplay, because at the end of the day we're here to play games, not to just look at pretty pictures. And this is just fun. You can actually play this game, I forgot to mention this before.
Game over.
Oh damn it, I died. You can actually play this game with the DualShock controller, with the moves as I'm playing, but you can also play with the aim controller as well. So, and it changes the weapons depending on which controller you're using. So if you've got the aim controller, you get more like rifles, a bit like Arizona Sunshine, how it swaps things out. And yeah, this game's just, it's really good, and I've thoroughly enjoyed every minute that I've played of this game. The other thing that you get, you must have noticed there was 2 arcades. I don't know if I can I quit out? I don't know if I can quit out. Might just have to die. Oh, there we go. So if I exit, I'll show you. There's 2 arcades next to each other. There's no point in us actually showing you it because I don't think it'll stand out in the YouTube video. But if you go to this arcade over here, which if I just zoom, come on, I wanna move. Ah, for some reason, there we go. Right, this one here says Classic 3D Edition.
Select operation.
It's got a different set of levels to unlock compared to that one, and it actually seems to be a bit more difficult. But I don't know how this is going to translate very well. But essentially, this screen is like a 2D arcade, so this is very much like a classic arcade game. Whereas the other screen is like you're immersed in the world. This is actually just 2D, so you know you can't look around and see what's going on. It's very much like an old school arcade machine. So if you really like that kind of thing, that's kind of weird. You got to throw the grenade at the screen. It's odd. This is strange. So yeah, this basically recreates Operation Wolf style gameplay, which is pretty cool and it's neat. But I've not played much of this mode because I prefer, you know, being fully immersed in the game. But it's nice to have that option. It's nice to have the option of both, you know, just for that old school arcade feel, as well as the more modern day immersive type of arcade. I think you can push these people around as well. There's seemingly no benefit or reason for this other than just to laugh at. But yeah, I mean, that's essentially Operation Warcade in a nutshell. And what do I think of it? I actually really enjoyed this, man. This comes out, I believe, on the 11th of this month. So what is it? It's the 10th today, so that would be tomorrow. It's tomorrow! Hey! I think my brain's correct. We'll have to wait and find out. But yeah, I'm trying to keep these reviews short because, you know, I do ramble on for quite a lot, but if you guys want to actually hear me talk about it a bit more in depth, or if you want to see more of the levels and more gameplay footage, you're better off checking out my first impressions and my Let's Plays, whereas I'm going to try and keep these reviews short just to give you the condensed information, as condensed as somebody that rambles on for an hour can do. So that's basically Operation Warcade. Do I recommend it? Yes, it's actually really good if you're a big fan of arcades, and especially if you're a big fan of Operation Wolf. Totally recommend this game. It's really fun. If you're tired of wave shooters, if you're really tired of wave shooters, this might not be for you. Or if you really want excellent graphics, this might not be for you. But if you want something slightly different, no mate, I've not played it. I'm not really a big fan of Rick and Morty, so I've got no intentions of really playing it. But yeah, I hope that was a good review, and please let me know in the comments below. That rhymed. Please let me know in the comments below if you like this new style of review, whether I'm talking too fast, whether you prefer it when I'm a bit more slow. But I'm trying to break things up a bit more so that my reviews are a bit more succinct, and I can ramble on a bit more in my Let's Plays and in my first impressions of videos. They'll be like half an hour long. I'm trying to keep these, you know, at least 15 minutes less, or in less. I mean, at the most 15 minutes and less. So yeah, that was Operation Warcade. Really good. I totally recommend it. So yeah, give it a try. If you into Operation Wolf, give it a try. If you want a wave shooter with something different, you know, and give it a try if you just want something, again, a bit different. Just it is a bit different to what we've got. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope that made sense. It's hard when you're trying to talk so fast, but I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for everybody that tuned in and watched this, man. And let me know again in the comments below what you think of everything, if you've got any complaints or like that. So thanks very much. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.